Hello, hello. Another day, a very busy day. I ran around pretty well all day, um, but I prepared some stuff. A lot of it's going to be Viewmaster, and there'll be no show tomorrow because there's no way I'm going to be able to pack everything that needs to be shipped and prepare for the show with anything. So that's okay. Can't do the best I can. Hey, Janet. Oh, good. Competition. I like it. Hey, Julie. Thank you guys for joining. So, I hope things are good with you. We had a nice storm here in Ottawa today. But got the snow tires on the second car and all that stuff. So, we're going to start. And we're going to do these two guys. Oh, great. Perfect. So, these are Pokemon trading figures. And I've never seen them before. So I paid $10 not just for these two, for a bunch of other things too, which is more than I usually like to pay. But these two here, so especially this one here, should get me my money back. I think it sells for $15 plus shipping. So, about my money back. Oh, good. From one of the things you listed during a show. That's good. Oh, drafts. Good. 2 copies, adding pictures. Yeah, I don't use drafts, but I think they're good. Hey, I finally saw this thing everyone talks about where the chat skips. Hey, Chop Chop. Somehow that didn't show through. Okay. Let's get started here. And we'll see how today goes. Everyone knows 400 is the goal. I kept my little banner going across the bottom. The reason for the minuses are when I put spaces, it pulled them all out, which kind of sucks. So I'm not sure what's up with that. And as always, I just show how things are going here. It's just my American sales, which is the majority of my store now. So things are going pretty good. Okay. And let's just get going. So and this guy is Salamence. Pokemon is pretty well a bolo in so many different ways. Especially if you see some Tommy figures, they can be worth really good money. So I'm going to start with this guy. Let me in. Okay, it's just being difficult. Let me in. Okay. So just gonna make sure that information is accurate. Yep. Black ring. It's not a black ring. This is a white ring. What's the difference? I have no idea. Well, I'm going to ignore it. Well, I'm going to write white. I know some people will probably be really bothered by the fact that I just write this in lowercase, even though everything else is in uppercase. But I don't care. I don't care. Rather get it done and out. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's weird that I've never seen these before, and there are valuable ones of these particular figures, but I've never seen them before. So I'm not going to research them and learn the category unless I see them again, because they might be fairly rare and not collected that widely. But like I said, there are some valuable ones of this. Maybe we'll take a quick look after this. $15.99. Yay! Okay. And we're started with the one. Into the baggie it goes. Into the box it goes. And we're going to do the other one. Okay. I don't see the benefit. I'm having to change everything. Yeah, well, I haven't used them. I think because I do so many random things that even though I do have common things, it's just I didn't find it worth it. The majority of my 15 listings is in .com now, no more .ca. Yeah, the only reason I'm gonna keep .ca is actually for items that are really just relevant to Canadians, like some of my remote controls. But also, I'm gonna see if I can use calculated shipping for some of the big items, because sometimes with the big items, I'd rather use calculated shipping because they're so rare. So, oh, yay, excellent. Hey, thank you for coming in. Ring the bell, yes. Ding, 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 ding. I used to have a bell. I have no idea where it is. Okay, so we're going to start. You can barely see my chart. Perfect. So like I said, no show tomorrow because things are busy. Things are really busy. So, okay, so everyone knows this crap. I'm at 1:15. And Janet has joined the game. The players entered the game and won at 25. Oh, I better get rid of this. There you go. Okay, perfect. And we're going to do another one of these little guys. This guy's worth a little less, but I'm going to ask the same amount. No good logical reason. And after this, we'll do just a quick look at what these can be worth. Chimchar. Okay, there we go. Update. Blah, blah, blah. Not sure what years this is. 2007. Okay. We're going to ask the same amount. Blah, blah, blah. Perfect. Okay, another one done. Into the baggie. Into the bolts. Okay. It has to be done. Has to be done. Viewmaster. So, I got actually a message this morning asking if I would do combined shipping, which I already have turned on. And also they asked if I would do a deal. But I don't want to do a deal yet. I want to get rid of the good ones first. I hate doing deals. I'm weird that way. Yeah, very busy shipping. And I have more board games to ship. And, I can't really complain, but I do get a little overwhelmed. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, I was going to show. Let's just take a quick look at how much you sell for. Sold. And I'm going to do used. And we're going to go for the highest. And usually if I was going to learn this category, at first I'll ignore all the lots and I'll take a look at these. So see this guy here, $80, $70, 50s. And then, oh, wait. It changed it on me. When I see the huge shipping like that, I know there's a problem. Okay, so see how it added this one? It's because some things don't ship to Canada. So look at this guy here, $315, 192, 192, 150, 140. Crazy. Unfortunately, like I've said, I haven't seen these before. So, but you can bet your bond dollar if I see this style again, I'll be picking it up. Even if there's one in the box, or one in the bag, I might check to see if it's one of these special ones. So, this is the great thing about this is I learned a new bolo today by basically buying the bag, and it kind of forced me to learn. So, anyways, that's one of the ways I like to learn that. Even though the ones I found aren't highly valuable, it's the category that I'm really happy I found. And here we go. Back to Viewmaster. Back to the boring. I did pick up quite a few things today. But I didn't have chance to do a lot of work on them. So we're doing Sweden. Now, Craig from Two Dogs Dig was saying there's an easy way to do this. Is there a shift? How does that work? Does that work? No. I'll figure that out later. I also would love to get rid of all the little dots going around the bottom there. Oh, and I forgot to update the thingy. Okay. Let's do that. First I have to hide it. And I have to edit it. And I did 2. And I did it for 30. And over here, Janet. And you did 1. Did at 5. Save. Show. Okay. And back to the comments so I can actually see them. Okay. Viewmaster. And all I'm actually doing is grabbing the titles because I already determined the value of these. Here she is. Yeah, so I don't like giving deals. I kind of find those questions almost awkward because it's like I really don't want to send a lot to one person. Like that doesn't really have any appeal for me. So this is 155, 151. This is a $14.99. A lot of them are going to be the cheaper ones today, but they're out than in. No new, no sealed. Perfect. And list. Excellent. Thank you. So I'm at 2 at 50. And I'm at 2. No, I'm at 3 now. And this at 45. Neck and neck. You're just a little bit ahead in terms of dollar value, which is what I'm going to count. Okay. Next. Hearst Castle. you doing some type of bell on your show when you guys were doing listings? A190, $14.99. Castle. I try to grab a similar one just in case there's some differences in the title. I can't see. So we're going to take this one. Mm-hmm. And out. Some of the things I listed yesterday's show or the day before show I actually did sell. The manga sold overnight. I can't remember how much I asked for, but obviously not enough because I think both times I listed the similar book. It sold overnight. So I think one time within an hour too. Okay, doing this one next. This is Ontario. Everyone's favorite one. Which for some reason is only worth $14. You know, it's everyone's favorite one. This. And get rid of this. And I don't know what the S6 is. It might be a version number, but I don't know. And there we go. 039. $14.99 again. And list. Oh, you didn't see any of that. Oh well. Okay. Doing Norway. B153. Norway. Is this one? Get rid of the version. And Norway. And bada bing, bada boom. And I think Norway, B153, is $14.99. And this. I've done the show twice. I wouldn't call it a show. Well, you know, it still counts. I've seen it, so you're doing it. We missed you, so we went live. Hey, good. I did what I can. If Django's gonna we'll do a ringing of the bells. Awesome. And create similar. So the next one, Japan. Are you going to be able to do any today, Chop Chop, if you're still here? Or you ran out of inventory? So Japan, B60. I had a slightly annoying thing today where someone had bought, and I shipped it a while ago, and they wrote saying that they had actually had the wrong address. And so they said when it gets shipped back, just send it again. They'll pay for the shipping again. But the problem with that is I've never had one bounce back before, and when it bounces back, it doesn't get returned to me. I think when I asked at the reshipper, they said I needed a business number, which I don't have, and then they would be able to ship it back to me. So it might go nowhere. It might get destroyed, which sucks because I think it was a $70 sale, and I'll have to refund them because in that case, it wasn't stolen or anything. So it's awkward, but it's part of business. So I talked to the shipping company, and I mentioned, like, what do I do? What's their suggestion? And when they said, oh, you don't have a business number, well, they said what they can try to do is contact USPS and see. We're doing this one now, Science Museum of Science and Industry. They can contact USPS and see if they can redirect it back. It might be too late. So I did open a ticket with them to try and get that done, but not holding out much hope. And I don't think there's a real solution to the problem unless I get a business number, which is not a non-zero possibility, but at least it's only happened once, like in 3 years. Usually when I have returns, it's not a bounce back. It's an actual return. And so I have a chance to either just give them their money. This one's $24.99, or give them a shipping label to ship it properly back. So what are you going to do? Oh, you totally almost that again. 2 more, and then I'm going to update the list there. I see your 3, and I'll update it then. Okay, create similar. And we're doing Cypress Gardens. Let's see. A961. It was nice to get a few things today. I didn't get any real winners. I just got a bunch of tapes. And I got this. I'll probably list this next week. Some DVD manga. And I did the thing you're not supposed to do, which is buy something for yourself. I wanted this little Pac-Man game. So I splurged at $7 on myself. Okay, back to work. So Cypress Gardens. 6 reels. This is 3 reels. Okay. A961. A961. Okay, this is another $14.99. List. I bought 2 types of tapes. One more of these. I bought some high 8 tapes. Okay, what did I pay? $4 minus a discount. You know, this stuff doesn't make me a fortune. I just load it up in boxes until I have enough to actually sell. And then I bought, this one has some Maxwell tapes that are good. And that's $2.99 plus some thing I'll probably just donate back. I don't no idea what that is. Sometimes you're lucky then. Those weird things are actually worth money. Okay. This one, Passion Play. C 421. No one wants this. What's RR? I'm going to do this other one. Get rid of these brackets. And it's $14.99. And then we're going to update the grand list, which none of you can see because I forgot to do it again. Oh dear. Okay, time to update the list. And we started it here. So 1, 2, 3, which is what it was at. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And where's my reserve? So 10 plus 7, 30, 60, 90, 115, 160. 160. And Janet, you're at 4 for 100. Yep, we need some bells. It's hard enough for me to do all this stuff. Ding, ding. Hey, Harry. Thank you for coming in and say hi. Okay. I'm going to update my little scrolling banner. I can tell you, I'm pretty sure this whiteboard is going to have a short life because this is going to be a lot easier, I think. Nothing wrong with change. Change is good. Try things out. And if someone can tell me how to put real spaces in, that'd be awesome. And show. And look at the comments. Oh, just fine. Okay. 155. Okay, ding-a-ding-ling. 155. And 155. And save. And go. Oh, and banners. And show. And comments. So good. I had 2. 2 what? Oh, how's that bagel? Oh, yeah, the comments are funny. They do pop in and out. Yep. Excellent. If anyone wants to add the links to their shows, of course, I don't mind that at all. I just never think of saying it. And if you do list with me, then I do show your channel at the bottom for the next video. Oh, okay. Next, I have no idea how much this is worth. This is a music box. And the little dude goes around. And it's like a theme of like pencils and stuff like that. And when I saw this on the baggie wall, I decided to look it up because it kind of looked like quality to me, and there's no damage on it, and it was clean. So I thought, well, I'm gonna check this out. And when I checked out the brand name, which we're gonna look at, there was some value. So I'm thinking we'll take a look, and hopefully I didn't screw up. So get rid of my big face. And let's go. The music box mice. And let's look at the solds, because that's what we all really care about. Let's see the good ones first. And let's look used, because most of the stuff I'm going to be looking for is used. And yeah, some of these are worth some money. Maybe not the ones I'm going to see on the baggie wall, but look at that, you know. You might see that, 330. And this is just the mice ones. There's a whole, like, if I go back up, there's a whole bunch of different ones. And these are all used. So, you know, boxes make a big difference, of course, and if there's damage, but this is another bolo that might be worth keeping your eye out for. For the music boxes, they might actually be in a section of the store I don't always quite look that carefully, and maybe I'd be missing out. This one is so small that it could fit on the baggie wall, and I forget how much I paid. I think it's $7 or something. I forget. Or actually, I think it was $5. So, but that's not. This one is not that. So these super expensive ones. In fact, I don't know if I could find it. So we're going to keep looking, and we're looking for school supplies. And hopefully I didn't waste my money. Okay, so there's no comps. Oh, God. I cannot see that small. Oh, neither can you guys. I forgot to make this stuff big. Okay. You gotta tell me this stuff. Hopefully we can find it. I hate listing when stuff I can't find. Wait, is that it? Yeah, that's it. They only got $13. But it looks damaged. And I can't look at it any closer because it's just showing that it's sold. There's no link. That's annoying. So let's see if there's any. Let's see if there's any that aren't sold. This was my risky buy of the day. Wow, there's none. Oh, what should I do? Look at that school one. So since I don't know how much this thing is worth, we're going to go for the moon. What I think is the moon. And I'm going to ask 79. And I'm hoping it really does do the dolly tune. Oh, 1994. Why does it say that? Just check. Yeah, it's 1994. What did I type? No, I typed 1994. Oh boy. And I'm going to get rid of the word vintage. Okay, so since this could be damaged really easily, I'm going to put this one on the shelf. Get rid of that. Bingo bango. It's kind of cute. I think it's neat. And now is when we're greedy. You can always go down. So I'm going to say $79.99 and use my lowest and the list. And that goes here. And I'm going to add that one just because it's easy for me to do. And it puts me ahead of Janet, which is really important. So 80, so 240. Okay. Oh, getting listed. Wow, good for you. Listing, if I get offers right away, I sometimes wonder if I undervalued it. I definitely wouldn't take any of those offers. Okay. And I'm going to just increase mine a little bit. 240. I didn't undervalue. Okay. Nice. Yeah, it's just my opinion. Like, for me, it's always, I just wonder if I get a lot of actions like, maybe I didn't value it right. You never know, or people just are desperate. Okay. So next, we're going to do, yay. And these are all damaged. So that's what we're at this point. And we got 20 minutes left. And we're about just over halfway of the goal. Clunk, clunk, clunk. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I really like talking to people at the thrift stores. I think it's a little intimidating at first because people can seem a little grumpier than they actually are. 8361. But I found over time, just as long as they realize that you're not too pushy, I have had lots of great interactions. And part of that is like, I bumped into one of my friends today and we had a good conversation just about things he found and some great stuff. And, as long as you're not bugging people when they're trying to quickly scan the store, it's good. Like when they first get there, I think it's best to leave people alone because they want to check the store to see, the entire store, and then they'll talk to you. But if you start kind of trying to engage them too early before they feel they've done the store, they can get annoyed because at that point they're trying to get as much as they can. And then when they're, relaxed a bit, then it's good to talk. At least that's been my experience. Okay. So the condition here is different. Okay, use condition. Has damage to packaging. Outside some marks from use. And I'm also going to, the other reason I'm doing all these at once is so I can just reuse this one and save a lot of time. I've even found like some of the people who were initially very grumpy to me, I just slowly got to know a little bit, just nod, say hello. And then eventually they became friendlier and friendlier. And that's one of my favorite things is meeting up with the other people. So, and I never look in their carts. I think that's a faux pas too. I never ask them where they source and stuff like that. And I always say, if you ever, please never share anything with me that you feel uncomfortable with me picking up. And I think people are really good with that. And honestly, the people who are the best at this aren't worried about sharing in person. Okay, so I guess I should show this stuff, eh? California missions. A3. Yeah, it's good that you notice the chip first. What I hate is when I notice damage when I'm sending it out. Thankfully, that doesn't happen too often. Just trying to make mistakes. California. No doubt about it. It's $14.99. Oh, good. Oh, hey, Oksana. Thank you for coming in to say hello. It's appreciated. I love it. I love being full-time. I love everything about it. It's much better fit for my personality type, especially at this point in my life. I like to be honest, I like the freedom. Like, I even have, a great boss. Like, he was not the issue. It was just the work didn't fulfill me anymore. And I'm not going to pretend the salary's anywhere close, but I'd rather make less, significantly less, and be a little happier, at least for a year. Because I just took a sabbatical, and I can go back, finish off, and get my pension when things in the world hopefully are a little more normal. Coin and stamp. I did have a coin drop out of one of these. I don't know what I did with it, though. It wasn't anything special. Okay, Switzerland. Everyone's fantasy is like finding money stored in these things or in books. Okay. And ding. And one. Oops. Yeah, I'm doing it because I didn't have much of a choice. Because I wasn't doing well. I'm too social to sit inside, and I think I probably mentioned before, but I had my first ever panic attack, and that was awesome. And I think I can go as far with this as I wish to go. And we don't have children. You know, our house was paid off years ago, so there's not a huge financial stresses on us. So that helps too, especially the no children thing. Michigan. Okay, there's no number on this one. That's why I'm getting confused. I was hoping there would be one with a. Okay, well, I'm going to take this one. Hey, thank you. It was a good show last night. It was fun. I enjoyed the after show too. It's always interesting talking about, just not bolos and stuff we're finding, but kind of what we think of different strategies. Hopefully, they decide to do those show that they mentioned possibly of having kind of a roundtable of what our thoughts are on different subjects, especially if like we have different thoughts. Those are the best. Okay, Michigan, $14.99. List, tell it. Yeah, it's working so far. My biggest fear is getting bored, because that's what's happened to everything else I've done in my life. I get really excited and then I get really bored. But for me, for doing this, I don't know, what is it, 3 years now at least, or not 4? It's kind of shocking, to be honest, that I'm still doing it. Alaska. Yeah, that was my first time I've ever had a panic attack, and thankfully I haven't had one since. But it was so weird. You just kind of start freaking out for no reason. 2 out of 10, I would not recommend that experience. And then I knew I couldn't just ignore it. Do something about it. Okay, Alaska. And this is also $14.99. Oh, perfect. So I'm going to update the chart for you. So 6 at 170. Thank you very much for listening with me. And list. But yeah, like I haven't gone bored yet, and there's always new things to learn. And I get to move around and do whatever I want, so that's good. The main thing is I want to make sure that I pull in enough money to not even think about it. And I'm not there yet. That's okay, I'll get there. Hopefully. Yeah, that's I was joking at first with my wife that I retired, but I don't think she liked that joke, so I stopped doing that joke. Okay. NSC. If I had grown up children size spares, if you want one or two. I got a nephew. That's good enough. But thank you, Chop Chop, for the offer. It's very generous of you. The problem is if they're grown up, you can't get them just to do like things like mow the grass or shovel the walkway. So kind of takes away some of the fun. But I'm sure no kids complain when you ask them to do that stuff, right? Get rid of this. I would never get bored. Yeah, the people I personally know who retired, I don't think got bored. I think it's more like maybe a shock of being together with their partner all the time. But most people seem to really enjoy it. My parents really love it. They don't love being trapped right now, but hopefully this won't be forever. Really, really hard to resist not accepting offers. Hey, you do what you want to do. Like for me, not doing offers is the way I like it, but I am definitely in the vast minority. I think almost everyone else does offers. I just don't like the extra work. Sure, I get the emails, but I just have a carbon copy response I have to those, which is basically I drop prices over time, which is true. Okay. Yeah. Well, I was always, I'm terrified of that because that's been my experience with everything else I've ever done. But I think this is a good fit because there's always new stuff. There's always, and it uses our creativity, like, thinking about how to source or what we're looking for, or even like some of the things I showed this show. It's like new things to me, like that music box and those other toys. And I can go that direction and learn a whole bunch of new stuff. And the nice thing too is all our tasks that need doing, are not that hard or not that long. Like, shipping can be a pain, but it's not like we have an option when to do it. It's like it's structured, which works well for me, and each task is fairly short, which works for me as well. Oh, yay, Julie! Thank you very much. And Julie is on the board. And one at 65. Okay, now I got confused. Did I list this? Yeah, okay, I listed it. So I'm going to update the chart. Where do we start? We started down here. So I'm 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And since then I did 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. And I was at 11. So 30, 60, 90, 105. So 345. Yep, ding, ding, ding. Yes, excellent. Okay, so let's fix the banner. I'm at 18. 345. And it 6. for 170. And Julie, you're at 165. Save, show, comments. Yeah, excellent. Thank you. Okay, so let's keep going. Got 4 minutes left, but I'm going to go until I hit my 400 goal of the day. Unless I run out of stuff. Actually, I might run out of stuff. It's going to be close. So next, the Bahamas. And B027. And surprise pop, surprise, $14.99. I've been using a day timer every day too to try and get better at keeping on track. Like I said before, my big problem is often I'll like find good stuff at an auction and then I'll forget to actually bid. And that ain't good. Okay. Australia. B288. 288. Do you take any of those offers? Okay, here it is. Now mine's not unopened, obviously. Or is it sealed? And I have no idea if it's rare. And this one's $19.99, which I think is going to be very convenient for my total. 40. Might be really close. $19.99. List. Okay. Last one from this group. San Francisco. Oh, I also did go to the get the results from that blood test, you know, where I said I might have diabetes. I failed the test. Yeah. No one to blame but myself. Sugar just tastes too good. Okay, San Francisco. I wasn't that, let me put it this way, I wasn't that surprised. Okay, and this one's also going to be $19.99. And list. Yeah, I knew, I was pretty sure though, I was going that way. It's all good. So I did 3 more. So 40, 55. Oh, I did it. Okay. 421. Okay. No, I won't have to do insulin and all that stuff. They give you a pill to start with. And here we go. Oh, look at that. And Julie, you can't even see yours. Okay, so... Oh, Janet, you got another one? Okay, perfect. You're at 7. Was the last one a total of 195? So you got a sneaky one in there. So 365. Okay. So the end of the show, perfectly timed. The goal for the show was the so total is 5 at 196, 195. But before you already had 6, so I'm a little confused. So the goal from the show was 400, and we just reached it in the hour. 21 items done. Julie did 1 at 65. Janet did 195. How many items was that in total? And I'll write it down. There's going to be no show tomorrow because there's no way I'm going to be able to prep and ship and research all the stuff around me. So that's the way it is. But I'll be back next week, next Monday, 5:30 to 6:30. And if you want to join me, that's great. Or just come and chat and say hello. It's always appreciated. Okay, that bit's right. So Janet has 7 at 195. Perfect. Anyways, I hope you all have a good day. Thank you very much. I'll be putting Janet and Julie's links to their channel since they both listed with me, and they'll go into the next show's notes. And I hope you have a good weekend and lots of sales. Okay, bye. See you next week. See you later. Chop, chop.